just got off work. Got like the last hour of daylight. I'm sitting on him today. Cold front rolling in. Alright, I'm sitting here looking down this road. I can see about 150 yards down. He's using this block of woods over here now. And I know traditionally he liked this side of the road a lot. So I put cameras on like every trail and caught him crossing this trail right here in the bend, of course, probably 4 days ago in daylight in the afternoon. He's actually showed up on corn and daylight sun over in this block, usually in the morning. And I probably would have killed him the other day if I'd have woke up. And then I had him at like 80 yards that afternoon, too dark to shoot, right after dark. So that's kind of the update on him for the year. Skunk this afternoon, but I've got a couple setups that I feel like are pretty low impact. I'm gonna keep hunting them and see if maybe I can make something happen. Now to go sit on the 16 again. Running a little bit late, but better late than never. I doubt if I'll see him. I just had a really nice buck come in. Don't recognize him, but he came in with 3 or 4 does. I guess one of those does busted me. They kind of took off. I don't know if they were. It's hard to say. I mean, something they didn't like. I'm assuming it was me, but real nice buck. I'd love to have shot him, but I really don't know what he was. He had 5 on one side for sure. But I don't think I'm going to shoot anything here other than the 16. Doug just ran him off. Well, I just watched the footage from this morning, and it turns out it wasn't even the 16 pointer that I almost shot. It was actually that other buck again. So I feel kind of stupid, but at the same time, I'm sort of relieved, I guess. But anyway, I mean, that's mistaken identity does happen hunting in the thick crap like that. So I ain't sweating it too much. Just glad I didn't shoot him, and gonna get back out there and keep chasing him. Had to ease back here and hunt for the last hour or so again. High today was 46, so theoretically ought to be a good day for him to move. So just gonna ease out here and see if the 16 will make a mistake. Probably won't. I'm gonna kind of switch gears. Been hunting 16 hard the last couple weeks. Right now the conditions just ain't right, and I just don't want to keep putting pressure on him. I mean, it's like, I think the low tonight's like 60 degrees or something like that. So I'm gonna ease down here and hunt that 9 pointer that busted me earlier in the season. I picked out a different tree, and I had pulled my cameras because I've got basically all my cameras on the 16, but I did put a crappy little one over here that I doubt if it even works, or kind of halfway works. But anyway, I've been feeding corn and antler extreme there since this summer, so I'm sure he's still in the area. Just kind of one of those days, I don't want to hunt the 16, but I want to be in the woods somewhere, so can't kill him on the couch. I picked out a different tree I wanted to climb, but didn't really like it that much, so I climbed the same tree that he busted me in, but cut some more limbs off, and I'm about 10 feet higher now. I've got a good limb behind me for good cover, so hopefully we can make it work. I don't know. It's really a little bit higher than I like to be bow hunting, maybe 35 feet or so. But I just shot that freaking 9-pointer. It's not my favorite shot. He scored it to me, and he turned just enough. I thought I could thread it, and I got to pass through. So I feel decent about it. Give you some time and check it out. But man, that is a freaking awesome buck. Thank you, Lord.
Hello.
Shh, whisper. What are you doing?
Hello.
Hey, whisper. I just shot that big 9-pointer.
Really?
Yeah. He got where he's quartered a little bit, and I'm thinking, like, I'm 40 feet in this tree. I can shoot this deer and just go straight down into the good stuff. I heard a loud crack, like it might have hit the shoulder, but I got to pass through. So decent blood, good blood trail already from the shot. So over time, I've kind of adopted the philosophy that any deer I shoot, there's nothing to gain by looking for it immediately. So I'm gonna back out and give him about 6 hours and go after him and see what we can see. Replaying the footage, it looks like I hit him a little bit farther forward than I thought. So I really don't think it's a situation where I need to wait 6 hours. It's like, it looks like it just went through the neck, and I'm thinking I either got his jugular or carotid artery and he's gonna die like right away, or didn't get it and he's gonna be walking around fine. So we're gonna grab my dad and we're gonna ride out there and just see what we got. Man, that right there is a line of blood. That's probably got it, huh? You with me though? I mean, the deer's jumping and running off and it's leaving a line of blood. Right?
Well, like I said, that's
Pretty good.
that's what we're looking for. Yeah.
Just bleeding like a pouring out of a bucket. I don't think it would be bleeding like that if he wasn't gonna die.
No,
There's
now
his belly right there, Dad.
there he is, Bubba. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yee-hee.
Look at all that blood, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
That's the deer I thought it was.
Look at that, buddy.
It's not the deer I thought it was.
Oh, really?
It's that freaking 6-year-old 7-pointer. It's not the 9, it's the old one.
Check that out. That's awesome, son. Get her done right there. Good brow tines.
Actually, this deer right here, I've got his shed from like 4 years ago.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable. Anytime you can kill a mature deer in Georgia, it's awesome. I mean, it's just something special. And like I said, this deer, I thought I was shooting the 9. I mean, I seen the long 2s and the beams almost touching, and I thought it was that 9-pointer, but I mean, I'm tickled with this deer. Actually, the 9 was younger, but this one just, I mean, never showed up in daylight, so I really had no expectation of killing him. But lo and behold, I mean, I guess you'd call it luck. We got him. He didn't go 100 yards. I mean, so, and I mean, he's a hammer. I bet you I would say at least 180.
Yeah, every bit of.
I'm hesitant to ever say a deer's 200 until I see it on a scale, but it wouldn't surprise me if he was up in the 200 range. He's pretty big. What you think?
I think he's a hoss and you're a hoss.
That's my boy. Down here, I remember him having a goofy 8-pointer 2-year-old, and then he was a 3-year-old. At a 3-year-old, he was an 8-pointer. Width and all is the same. Probably didn't have the 2s that he has now. Then last year he was an 8. You can tell he's starting to put on a little mass.
Yeah,
and then this year
you can almost see right here.
This is the first year he's been a 7.
Yeah.
But you can tell it's him just the way that G3 crab claw. I mean,
makes
it curves off to the side. But I really feel like this would open up the opportunity for some other deer to move in. Because I mean,
because you know a deer this size and this old.
This is a property this small, and he lives here.
you're only gonna have so many mature bucks. It's just so humbling because I'm just goofing off in a tree, never expecting to see this deer, but every chance you get to do it, it's just amazing.
You say hi. Ain't no doubt
I
about
mean,
it.
it's like, it's just humbling. I don't know. I mean, I don't deserve it. I'm just goofing off after work, sitting in a tree, you know.
Holy crap. I know this buck. This is a buck I watched all year. He's real wide. And that's awesome. That is freaking awesome.
Yes.
I would rather find this than kill a turkey. Oh my God. Man. This buck right here, give him some time, he's gonna be a stud because he's gonna get real wide. Man, he was probably 17, 18 inches wide this year. He's only 2 or 3. So, that's freaking awesome. I knew there's a kind of a roadbed that goes where I wanted to go, but I wanted to cut a path through these pines in case I found a shed, and look at there. Yes! Freaking awesome.